All right, you guys. I have an exciting update for you in regards to the call center. We get a lot of questions about how does the call center work? How do I start leveraging it? How do I submit my call center requests? And there's a few steps that you need to do in order to take full advantage of all that UHG has to offer. First and foremost, head to the partner portal. It's uhgpartnerportal.com. You'll see under hot links there's a button called Call Center Info. Click on this button and then you can see where you report appointment feedback, where you can report do not call numbers, where you can get some training on how the call center works, and where you can submit your call list requests. There's a big blurb about how call list requests are automatically generated. Just listed requests are automatically generated after 24 hours of your listing being uploaded to the partner portal. You'll also see that just solds are generated within 24 hours of it being confirmed by the transaction coordinator that the property has in fact closed. You'll also see that we call FSBOs and expireds automatically for you. You'll see that open houses are automatic. So when you head over to the marketing tab on the partner portal and you submit your open house request, a flyer and a call around is generated for you within 24 hours. Those call lists are called every Thursday and Friday for maximum impact, so make sure to keep note of that. If you submit an open house call list request on Monday, it'll be touched on Thursday. The last one that most people ask for is a looking for buyer call list. This call list is not automatic. So what you'll have to do is you'll scroll all the way up, you'll click submit a call center request, and you can go into this form and fill out the information that you need. So for a looking for buyer, I am filling out a call list request for a buyer that I have a signed buyer's agreement with. Because if a seller were to say, hey, why are you calling me? I don't appreciate cold calls. You can say, actually, sir, I have a signed buyer who's looking to purchase in this area, and I thought you might want the opportunity to see if they're interested in your home. Without a signed buyer's agreement, we don't have justifiable cause for being in that area. So I'm going to select type of call around, looking for buyer. I'm going to skip over this open house details. I'm going to plug in what kind of property they're looking for. So 400,000, let's say 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Typically speaking, I'm going to plug in an address of a home that we've written an offer on, but maybe lost. And so I'll fill out that information. So that way I have a good idea of what neighborhood we're going to be calling around in. And then I'll plug in any additional notes, like maybe I'm looking for something specific with like an RV hookup, or I'm looking for a pool or a fireplace or something like that. So I type in some additional notes, bing, bang, boom, hit submit. And then this goes directly to our call center coordinator, and that is going to be a great opportunity for us. Sorry, while I get rid of this call. So then what will happen is if I am, let's say I was Chris and I was submitting a call center request, and I then went into Brivity to check the status of where we're at with this request. I'm going to click on the property that I submitted, and I'll be able to see some updates from the call center. So I'll see that the looking for buyer call center list was uploaded to the dialer on the 24th. And then the call center alert and the call center data actually happened last week. And then they set an appointment, and so they requested feedback. And so I would check here to see where we're at in the process. Also, please note that the call center does send email notifications to you guys with a data report. So when it says send call center data alert, you'd get an email that says, hey, we called this many people, we made this many connections or contacts, and we set this many appointments. Also, you'll get an email before they start calling saying, hey, just a quick heads up, we're going to be calling on River Road in the next half hour. make sure that you aren't alarmed when your phone starts going off with callbacks. So Brivity is a great place to see where you're at as far as the status goes. Also, look for those emails in your inbox so that way you know exactly how many dials were made, so you can report that back to your seller later. Now, back to this call center request form. Let's say that you have a listing that isn't yours, but you've gotten permission from a listing agent in your market center to market that property. You're going to fill in your name and your contact information. Boop, boop. Or sorry, just your name, and then you're going to put in just listed. And then you'll fill out the price, the bedrooms, bathrooms, the address of the property, and then under additional notes, what I would put is listing provided by X, Y, and Z, whoever he was or she was. So that way we know that we have the right to call this listing. And then the other thing that you can do is, let's say a property just sold and it's not yours, but you have permission from your market center, you'd fill out the same process. Or if you decide that you don't need a flyer and you just want to call around, you can do an open house call around through the call center request portal. So you just fill out your information, do the open house date, fill out the start time, the end time, and then you can go from there and see, hit submit, price, bedrooms, bathrooms, address, hit submit, and then you'll be able to have just a call around without a flyer. So those are your options as far as the call center request form goes. One of the things that you don't see is pre-foreclosures. You won't see targeting 3-bedroom properties in a specific neighborhood. We don't have that kind of filtration system as far as data goes right now, and it's something that we may be moving towards in the future. So keep that in mind. If you have any additional questions, you can always give me a call. My number is listed on the Hub contact info sheet. I look forward to talking to you guys again soon.